Today, I want us to talk about the 5 steps of narcissistic seduction. First step is in mirroring fun. Humans, by nature, have a propensity towards short-term hedonistic pleasure. Narcissist is well aware and will play upon the feelings of anyone who is open to a dopamine hit. This is why they thrive in parties, during weekends, on occasions of happiness, because during these times, you're vulnerable. All your guards are down. Because happiness has a way of taking away the defensive nature. The narcissist is well aware that first impressions count for a lot. And if they can manage to present themselves as fun-loving, as lovely, as beautiful, as charming, as amazing, it should serve you a very many people. Notwithstanding, it is impossible to sustain this over a long period of time, because with time, 2 things happen. Physiologically, it's not even possible to maintain that state of relation in the human body. Secondly, time has a way of revealing truth. And they know, as narcissists, they only have this chance to lure you in. Second step is when they imitate the confidence of competency. There's no one in this world who is as confident as a competent man. They've been tried and tested. They have achieved all that they have achieved through their blood, sweat, and their tears. They deserve a say where opinions are offered. In the marketplace of ideas, they usually are the most well-spoken, most listened to, because they have the goods to back up what they're saying. All the narcissist has to do is create a worthwhile first impression in you. If the narcissist can be able to associate in the mind of a target his confidence with competence, this illusion should serve towards luring in very vulnerable targets. So they imitate infallibleness and they speak in the same way. They take charge at the outset. This has to be done from the word go, because they know if they wait on some time, people will realize that they are not all that. Though they are sitting at the same table with competent, clever, powerful men, giving off the impression that he is just an equal to them. If it goes past this first impression stage, they know they will not have a seat at that table. They have to imitate that confidence, because they know when you people see the confidence that they are portraying, you will inevitably associate it with competence and think these people are very awesome. This will serve to seduce you in this second step. Thirdly, this is where it begins to apply to you. This attitude they have created in the first 2 steps, where they had mirrored fun, mirrored loveliness, mirrored beauty, and also imitated the confidence of competence, they now apply it to you through future faking. Future faking is that process by which they give you promises, whether implicitly or explicitly, of a future of those 2 points. They created an impression of being fun-loving and amazing. They created an impression of being competent. Now, they want to apply it to your life. They want to create that impression that this could also be your portion, if and only if you are connected to them. This can happen in many ways. They can promise you a job. They can promise to marry you. They can promise to give you a family. They'll promise all sorts of things. And sometimes the promises don't have to be stated by their own mouth. It's just the impression of thinking, if this guy is this awesome, imagine just being associated to them. And the fact that they deliberately position themselves in such a way that you will view them in this way is also indirect future faking. Moreover, they will directly do it anyway. One narcissist in my latest greater narcissist dynamic. He used to promise me all these kinds of things. Oh, I'll give you my car when I buy one, when I buy a new one. Oh, I'll give you huge pieces of land because we have a lot of land. And it becomes very believable because if you look at him, he is connected to people who are able to offer these kinds of things. But as time goes by, you come to realize that this narcissist is lying to you. He is giving you an impression of others, but applying it, taking it to himself. You think that because that person they're connected to, that person they're related to, can do these things or is capable of doing this and that, that means that this narcissist in question is actually also able to do the same thing. Then you come to realize, oh no, those promises of that future are false. They are farce. Till one day you realize that it was all show. It was all air. Fourth step is in breadcrumbing. When they begin to realize that you're picking up on the lies, the deception, the trickery, then they start to give you small doses that make you believe that now it's about time. They place pieces of meat along the path in very, very specific places. And as you follow along, picking up the goodies on the way, you realize that this path has led you into the jungle. When you look back, you're too far gone from normalcy. Then, standing in front of you, it's a narcissistic vampire den, and they close the door shut. And so they've been breadcrumbing you with this minute, minor, small pieces of that which seems to be a fulfillment of what they were future faking you about. And you realize by the time you're too far gone that you have lost your time, you have lost your essence, you have wasted your life, and you've been taken for a fool. The reason you need to understand that future faking can never be fulfilled is that a narcissist views you as a dependent, does not view you as an independent. They will never fulfill those promises because any promise of such a nature that is fulfilled to you will demonstrate independence in your life. The more they fulfill, the more they give you those things, they know, the less you will need them. This is unacceptable to a narcissist. This is the reason I'm explaining to you, because it is very important for you to understand that they will never do these things for you. You're being taken for a ride. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're being taken for a fool. And this breadcrumbing is going to lead you deeper and deeper into the jungle till you fall into an abyss that you're not able to come out of. As you continue accepting these little favors, do not think for a second that they mean your promises will be fulfilled. That job, that position, that favor, that opportunity, narcissist will never give it to you. That family, that ring, that wedding, it's never happening. And thank God it won't happen. Because if it does, the fifth step will be your portion. Fifth step includes threat and punishment. Yes, threat and punishment are the fifth step of narcissistic seduction. With a narcissist, it is all an interplay between seduction and threat. There's no gray area with them. It's black and white. There's no middle ground. It is either I'm seducing you into something, luring you with a lie into something, or threatening and punishing you. These two are inevitable, whether you cooperate, whether you don't cooperate. You're dealing with a broken demonic creature. That's just how they are wired. During this fifth step of threat and punishment, they have trained you by breadcrumbing you, and they have trained you by lying and promising you till your neurological system is addicted to pain. Have you seen on TV, for example, or in these true crime cases, that a narcissist could even progress this towards the end, and luckily, the victim is delivered by the law. The narcissist, the captor, is apprehended and is even facing trial so that they could face justice. Then, as a witness, you see this person who had been, maybe it was a girl who had been raped and tortured for so long, and they look at the captor, the serial killer, the narcissist in question who had put them through this ordeal, and they still refuse to witness against them. This is called Stockholm Syndrome. The narcissist has trained you to be addicted to the pain that he gives you, so that even after you've been delivered, the threat, the implicit threat, you're thinking that no, that person might still come out. And when he comes out, he will find me. He will punish me. They are so good at training your nervous system to depend on them as their deliverer, using this cyclic nature of seduction and threat, so that you're not even able to free yourself after you've been delivered. That is its own form of seduction. It's the reason these torture porn things even exist online. There's no way that should be appealing. There's nothing appealing about pain. There's nothing appealing about being tortured during sexual pleasure. But you see, when the narcissist is involved with anyone, they have taken you through all these 5 steps till you have been addicted to them. They will mirror fun. They will imitate the confidence of competence. They will future fake you with promises. They will breadcrumb you during the dynamic. And after you have been addicted to their pain, they will threaten you and they will punish you. And then cause you to believe that they are your only form and source of deliverance. They create a codependent nature in you. These are the 5 steps of seduction that a narcissist uses. Be careful out there, young girls. One psychologist said, people who are fun are not as fun as you think. Think about that.